Hello, everybody, and welcome to Feel Good Friday for this Friday, December the 5th of the year of our Lord 2025. It's amazing how quickly this year has gone by, how quickly this month is flying by already. It's amazing. It's just overwhelming. I have been talking a bit this week about Advent and how this the liturgical season of Advent is not about preparing for the birth of Jesus, and it's really not about getting ready for Christmas. But that doesn't mean that we don't spend, usually a lot of us, the month of December getting ready for that season of holidays that we celebrate, whether it's secular or religious or both. And so this Feel Good Friday, I wanted to talk a little bit about the preparations we do. What kinds of things are you doing to get prepared? Yesterday morning, when I came into the office, one of the got into I came into the cathedral, and the dean and my executive archdeacon were sitting having coffee and chatting about the day ahead. And on the dean's desk was this massive box of goodies, like the chocolate things and nuts and pretzels, and then also the whole series of little 2026 calendars from our local plumbing and heating folks who have been Four Seasons. Going to plug them. I know most of you aren't in Brandon to be in need of plumbing and heating, but Four Seasons and Owen, the guy who takes care of us, are fantastic. They are phenomenal. They have done so much work for us, and they are just, above and beyond. They go above and beyond, and that's the thing about local community, local businesses, isn't it? And it's so wonderful when we can support them. But it's also sort of a traditional thing. I haven't seen it in a while, where small businesses will reach out to their customers and give them a Christmas gift. That was lovely to see that. I can't remember the last time that's happened, so it was good. It was kind of like a, hey, let's get in the flavor of the season. Let's get excited about this. So what kinds of things? Like on Monday, I wore a Christmassy sweater, and on this coming Monday, I'm going to wear an ugly sweater, and you'll probably see a video with me wearing it because when I get around to recording things, I'll probably have one on for that. But we have our condo where the Bishop's Lodge is on a crescent, so to speak, with houses in the middle, and there's probably 28, 30 different houses, condos, and Rob and I are trying to participate. It's more of a retirement area. There are no young people. Rob and I lower the mean average of the residents by quite a bit. There are a few dogs. Skunk is no longer alone. We have next door to us, Larry and Donna, have this incredible little dachshund, which is literally about like this big. I met her yesterday morning when I took Skunk out to relieve herself before I went to work. Was Rob was in doing homework on the computer. We went outside, and of course, Skunk is not yet well trained. We're a little we think she is a combine of Belgian Malinois and Border Collie, which are the top two energetic dogs. Very, very, very intelligent and very difficult to keep entertained, um, which means Rob and I, not great puppy parents for this particular dog, but she was a rescue, so you get what you get. We're learning. She's teaching us, but we have yet to teach her how to calm herself when she's outside near other animals. And so I was holding on to our 45-pound dog by the collar, holding her back because Larry brought out little Holly, this little tiny dog, and let her run. And little Holly had the guts to run right up to Skunk, and poor Skunk was being held back by me and couldn't understand this. She just wanted to play with Holly, but her play might mean like picking her up, swallowing her, or jumping on her and breaking her little back. Um, and the thing is too that you got to know that Larry is Skunk's boyfriend. Up until now, whenever Larry would be outside, Skunk went nuts. She'd go and she'd just wiggle her little bum at Larry's feet and wait to get a scratch. Well, now Larry has a new love in his life, little Holly, and Skunk doesn't understand why she's lost her boyfriend. So there's some soap opera like drama at place villas where we live. But anyway, I digress. The reason I mentioned that was because this coming Monday, when I'll wear my ugly sweater, Christmas sweater, we have our Christmas gathering. Last year I was away and wasn't able to go. So this year we're going for dinner to a full Christmas turkey dinner with our neighbors, who, as I mentioned, are much older than we are and don't have much in common with them. But, hey, we make do. And Rob and I are going to be wearing our ugly Christmas things. Maybe I'll get a picture of Rob and can post it or something of his. He's got two ugly shirts he's going to wear. So that's one of those things, like those ugly Christmas sweater parties and things, or some that's become sort of popular getting ready for Christmas. Christmas cards. How many of you still send Christmas cards? They seem to be passe. Every year, I have the best of intentions, and every year I take advantage of what I told you about um, Christmas season being from December 25th until Epiphany. So my Christmas cards often get done during that period of time because I'm usually not in the office. We just sort of nobody wants to see a priest or a bishop between Christmas and New Year's. It's just, they're busy with family and eating leftovers and playing with Christmas toys and things like that. So I'm going to try and make every effort to get my Christmas cards out earlier this year. Paring back a little bit, those people that who we haven't heard from, or I send out their Christmas card and it gets returned because of the address is not available. Those folks won't be getting one this year. But another little thing that I have is every year I indulge in purchasing Christmas books, like the Harlequin style or the Debbie Macomber or things like that. And I try to sit down and just read one good Christmas romance every year. It's my guilty pleasure to sit with a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows. I went out and I found my marshmallows from last year, the little ones, and they're hard as a rock. So Rob and I were out at Giant Tiger the other night, and I found a bag of multicolored, multi-flavored marshmallows. Now, yes, I am diabetic, and hot chocolate and marshmallows are not good for me, but it's Christmas, or it's the Christmas season coming, preparation time. So every couple of days, I sit down with my hot chocolate and a good book, and I just finished reading White Fang and Call of the Wild, which took me months because it's so hard to read. And now I am ready to embrace my Christmas my Christmas guilty pleasure, which I still have to pick up this year's book. But also this weekend, probably tomorrow, I will be putting up our Christmas tree. Rob doesn't participate in the tree. It for whatever reason from his deployments, the putting up of the Christmas tree and the ornaments and all those things are really difficult for him. So it's something I do when he's busy doing something else, and then he comes in and tells me what an awesome job I did. So hey, he'll help me bring the boxes up from the basement, but just for everybody's mental health, I do the decorating of the tree. And the question this year will be whether or not I decorate to the bottom of the tree with skunk and hope that we can teach her not to touch the things. Dude learned not to touch the tree. Or the other thing is that skunk jumps 6 feet in the air, so probably not decorating the bottom 2 feet wouldn't do any good because she'd just be able to mangle the ones that are at head level. So I think I'll probably decorate the whole tree and then just teach her really carefully not to go near it, especially with her wagging tail. One of the things about the weeks leading up to the Christmas season, is that we have opportunity, not just the Advent stuff, to think about the coming of Christ and all of those things that are spiritual and religious, but we have this opportunity that the secular society gives us as well to really set aside time to do things we wouldn't normally do, to read a guilty pleasure, to have that hot chocolate with marshmallows, to to wear a stupid looking sweater that just makes everybody smile, to look and drive around the community in the dark when the snow is falling and see the lights that are lit up on people's houses, or through their looking at their Christmas trees through their living room windows. All things that allow us the opportunity to slow down, to reflect, to smile, and to give thanks, to enjoy ourselves for just a minute. So that's what I'm going to focus on this weekend, is just really getting in the mood, getting into that sense of who we are. And I will take myself to a bookstore and get myself my guilty pleasure. and probably find a couple that I've squirreled away from years past that I haven't read yet, or maybe some classics that I should read again. But we all need to take the time. We need to make the moments. And sometimes the thing, especially right now with the climate we're in, both the climate itself, but also the climate of what's on the news and what's happening, I think we all need to purposely make the time to feel good and to celebrate the times that we are in, and indeed to celebrate the reason for the season, which, when Christmas comes, is Jesus Christ. So this weekend, I hope that you take some time to come up with your own feel good Christmassy list. What kinds of things make you come out of the doldrums of, it's winter and stuff, and really light you up inside? Put them in the comments. Let me know what traditions you have or what new things you're going to try. God bless you. Oh, and if you want me to send you a Christmas card, email me your address and I'll send you one. It might take me a while to get to get it to you, but I will send you a Christmas card. Have a great day. God bless. I will see you Sunday for Gospel on the Go or Monday for Church at Home with Rachel.